goals yesterday for Purdue and Tony Erskine. Unbelievable. I mean, it's just, it was like nothing I've ever seen in an NCAA tournament. So Lachlan McNeil up 2-0 against Brock Hardy, and now he's scooting back, trying to get his hips higher on the chest of Hardy. When you get your hips higher and your butt closer to the chest, it's harder for the top wrestler to follow.
For more on Spencer Lee, we say hello for the first time today to Quint Keston. Quint?
Good morning, guys. Spencer Lee last night, back in the Iowa team area. I walked back there with a camera for another reason, and he was distraught. I mean, as bad as I've ever seen covering this tournament. Just a shell of himself, and you worry about where his mind is at today. So we wish the best for Spencer Lee. He's not here. We've seen in the past, sometimes athletes come back and cheer on their teammates. And personally, I found that to be really helpful. Like when you're in service to your teammates. I remember Miles Martin of Ohio State came back to this event and uplifting his teammates through this round and this morning. And I thought he benefited from that. But Spencer is not in the building right now, dealing with that loss last night.
Thank you, Quint.
Little cradle here by Lachlan McNeil. Out of bounds. So we're going to find out how good Noto is on top. And we mentioned that he's really good on top because it actually turned Spencer Lee yesterday.
Noto did a really nice job of neutralizing Cronin in his underhook and the moves he has. But Cronin gets out on his feet, see if he can get into that left underhook. He lives there. It's his pacifier. He loves to work that in so many ways to.
Real Woods, the top seed from Iowa at 141. He tries to punch his ticket into the semifinals for the second straight year. The same can be said for Cole Matthews, the 3 seed of Pitt. Northern Colorado with a lot of offensive firepower from their talented junior homegrown product out of Greeley, Colorado, Andrew Alirez.
Real Woods has made a living out of coming out fast, working that head, clubbing, going down to the mat. Hard long. Neutralized Wood there on his initial attempt. Now that front headlock, looking to bring Woods down to the mat under control. And that's what you got to do against Woods. You got to control that tie. Woods likes to work from a little space, then come in and get his own ties, work that head, get in fast.
Speaking of fast, let's talk about Alirez. Off the jump, he goes to his patented sweep single. He said that you need a go-to move, and that sweep single that he has is his go-to move.
Alirez wrestling Lachlan McNeil from North Carolina. This is his first NCAA championship experience. The future very bright for the freshman from Toronto, Ontario.
There's the quickness of Real Woods. The dart right into the ankle of Hart. Now he's trying to finish. He wants to limp that left arm out, limp it out, and knock him down. And got the 2 by getting both legs. The quick 2 for Real Woods.
Woods gets the takedown, approaching the halfway point of the first period. Alirez behind an early takedown, 2-0 over McNeil. Lachlan McNeil trying to struggle, work his way up to his feet. Able to turn face and get the point.
Let's see if he goes back to that single. He leads with his left leg and shoots to his opponent's right leg, Alirez. You may not have heard of him, Northern Colorado. They are building to get stronger. And Alirez, a hometown. First thing said, I want to make sure I stay home and represent my state. Oh, look at the shot again. He's going to continue to chase and bring that head up. Another takedown.
And also impressive, Real Woods loading up on top, getting the points with the reinforced wrist tilt. And I've talked about the influence of Spencer Lee on Real Woods. He's coming to the Iowa room. He was really good. The Stanford grad, the All-American, comes in the Iowa room and just, hones some of these skills, and one of them is on top. Got a 2-point tilt there with that reinforced wrist. Now he's got the arm bar behind, really trying to punish Hart here on top.
Woods continues to ride 4-0. Alirez with a couple of first period takedowns. McNeil trailing 4-2. Alirez is such a student of the sport. He will go back and watch bouts and figure out missed opportunities where he should have scored. That's kind of his day after routine.
Woods got that, starts with the head lever, then he traps that wrist, see, on both, on the elbow and the wrist, loads him up, rolls through, gets a 2-point near fall, almost 4, but got 2, out in front 4-0.
Separation, Woods wants to start on his feet. 4-0 for Woods of Iowa. Minute 44 of riding time. Scramble rock with Alirez and McNeil.
And this is where Alirez feels more comfortable. Not that lack of McNeil isn't good. He was a Canadian national champion, but Alirez just a little more patient and efficient when he comes to finishing. He's going to try and scoot, but good job by McNeil not to give it up yet. And now this is where McNeil is a little tough here. He likes to sit the corner. And McNeil is just trying to get to the side. Good fight there.
Speaking of comfortable, Rock, this is right where Real Woods loves to be. A good lead, stays in the middle, keeps great position.
Longest winning streak of his career when you look at the 18 straight for Real Woods.
Oh, again, really nice job. See, he taps that mat there, kind of gets Hart distracted, drops down, darts in, gets that ankle. Now he's going to shelf the leg and come across the hips.
Good job by Hart here to get it off. When you have these long wrestlers, they have more of their body to work with.
Again, shelving that leg. Hart doing a nice job of balancing. Woods looking. Hey, covers the hips, gets a 2. Kept after it, kept wrestling. Stayed on his feet, drove through the hips, got the 2 for Woods.
So here we are with Alirez and McNeil. Alirez with a couple of takedowns, yet it's only a 1-point match. The 3 escapes by McNeil, and he is within striking distance.
Good re-shot there, re-attack there, re-attack. But good job. Head on the outside with Alirez. And the black McNeil is good here. And then if he gets in the corner, watch that sneaky cradle. Nothing yet. He's got that corner almost beat, but you see what Alirez did? He slid his arm underneath just a little more. Good position there for stalemate.
Let's take a look at what Brock Hardy's been able to do. 5-0. His lead on Phileas of Purdue. We've already seen one Boilermaker.
Here we go again. And so you got Haynes, you got Van Ness, and they've got years to come.
Reloading certainly the case when talking Penn State. Let's take a look at 141 and 125. Noto and Courtney both tied at 2. Lock Haven and Arizona State. Meanwhile, it's been a busy month for Lackland McNeil, and just continues to win for Coleman Scott. North Carolina very quietly having a good NCAA championship. McNeil a 1-0 lead on Bartlett of Penn State.
Now let's talk about Arizona State. They have someone at 125 going for third, someone at 133 going for third, someone at 149 going for third. That's how you build a program. Shout out to Arizona State, the Pac-12.
Talked about it being a busy month for McNeil on the right. With North Carolina, he's fresh off the 65-kilo title at the 2023 Canadian Wrestling Championships.
And this match right now with McNeil and Bartlett, they were teammates at Wyoming Seminary. So you wonder, is there a little big brother element here with Bartlett being the older? Or Lappin McNeil saying, I got to show you that I can compete with you. I remember those times in the wrestling room.
McNeil had a really interesting childhood. He was actually born and raised in Scotland. His father, Calum, was a 1992 Olympian, 68 kilos for Great Britain. The family moved from Bahrain to Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates, when he was 5 years old. And Lachlan and his brothers formed a club while they were in the Middle East with a bunch of jiu-jitsu kids, and they would wrestle random kids who would wander in and out, just the curiosity. That's how he fell in love with some of the combat sports, and really has taken to folk-style wrestling, the collegiate wrestling. We had a chance to talk with him earlier this year. Just loves this style. Still fairly new to it. Right now, he's getting a taste of some of the Bartlett offense as Bartlett grabs the lead. He's up 3-1.
Yeah, nice job by Bartlett. Is putting his leg in and getting the Merkle position, getting to just slid McNeil by. Now he's got that 2. Does he continue to have that left leg in there, elevating, and now looking to try to put, he's almost stepped through in the Turk action, but McNeil does a nice job of getting back to his base. But the elbows are still out, the wrists are exposed.
You know, TJ, you were talking about Penn State reloading. This is a weight class where for years it was Nick Lee. And what's Bartlett do? He goes back down to 141 after wrestling up last year at 49.
Yeah, he put his time in at a weight class that wasn't his, but he was for the team and he wanted to get in the lineup. But he's back at 141. It's proven out.
Victory for Bo Bartlett. Third place for Penn State.